I'm Paul Levinson, and welcome to Light On, Light Through, episode 209, my review of Invasion 1.6. Well, I'm beginning to feel like I'm handing out best episodes of the season so far, like bouquets at the end of this week, but they're well deserved. I said here yesterday that I thought Foundation 1.9 was the best of the season so far, actually tied with Foundation 1.7 at that spot, in my opinion. And tonight I'll say that about Invasion 1.6. Both are on Apple TV. In fact, I'd say Invasion 1.6 is easily the single best episode of this season so far. Why is that? First of all, it's an episode devoted completely to one family's storyline, an approach Foundation could stand to use once in a while, come to think of it. And the story in Invasion 1.6 about the Maliks in New York was 30-plus minutes of sheer adrenaline. The beginning sees Anisha struggling to get back to that house with the couple that I was suspicious of, and I was sort of right about them. They're not in league with the interstellar invaders, just insanely afraid of them. But of course it's not insane to be afraid of them. But the woman wants the Maliks out of her house because they're too noisy. And the husband is a little too quick to point his rifle. A big spoiler follows. Then things get really rough. It looks like Ahmed might have been killed by an invader, but he staggers out of the house in the end. The important thing, as far as the overall series is concerned, is that we get a pretty close look at the tentacled monsters that are attacking us. Now that part was nothing we haven't seen before in countless interstellar invasion movies and TV series, but at least we got a close look at them in action, finally in Invaders. As I said in a previous review, we still don't know if these murderous creatures are the intelligent beings that traveled through space, or are in effect a living weapon being wielded against Earth by the beings from outer space that traveled here. Well, we have 4 more episodes to find out at least a little more about that, as well as how our people are doing in the other 3 theaters of focus in Invasion. And I'll be back here with reviews of all of that.
The Light on Light Through podcast.
Well, I hope you enjoyed this short review of Invasion 1.6. I'll be back here in the next day or two with a review of Episode 2 in the new season of Dexter, New Blood. And then, as I've been saying, some special events in the weeks ahead. You're going to hear soon my interview with Walter Herbst and his new theory about who was really behind the JFK assassination. And I'll be doing a 3-way conversation with Joel McKinnon, Cora Boulette, and me about the Foundation first season after it ends. Before that, I'll certainly be reviewing the final episode in Foundation, and I'm sure I'll be reviewing and talking about a lot more. So stay tuned, and in the meantime, stay safe, stay sound, and enjoy.
Athens, 2042 AD. She ripped the paper in half, then ripped the halves, then ripped what was left again into bits and pieces of history that could have been. Sierra Waters had read once that, years ago, it was thought that men made love for the thrill, while women made love for the sense of connection it gave them.
Curled Up with a Good Book says, Sierra Waters is sexy as hell. You can find out more about The Plot to Save Socrates by Paul Levinson at theplottosavesocrates.com.
Paul Levinson Silk Code, about an ancient biotech war raging on in secret for centuries.